So here we are on the administration page. Let's sign in and design a project. Okay, the technology systematically takes the designer through the design process. The setup page is the most important part of the calculator because it determines the design information and calculators that are presented during the design process. Let's input the project details. Test 1. The site address for this development, let's put in test 1. Our technology can be interfaced with any performance measuring software. In Ireland, it is the DEEP software. The region is Ireland. Dwelling type is A. And the number of types in this development are 12. In our proposed A2M system, we will have a new section where the site layout and details can be uploaded in a PDF format, and options on the site development and drainage will be provided. Type of dwelling. Our technology will guarantee design compliance with any type of dwelling. Say a dwelling that is detached is easy to make compliant, but the software will deal with a more complicated flat that is end of terraced and ground floor in exactly the same way, guaranteeing design compliance with A1, A2 or A3. Let's choose a dwelling that is semi-detached, not a flat, first floor, 3 sheltered sides, no conservatory and no basement. The type of dwelling has now been completed. This section of the calculator should be described as the construction method. Our design technology can be integrated with any approved or model details. It is our experience that each method needs a minimum of 50 typical details per method. These details need PSI values and need to be approved for structure, fire, moisture and acoustics. We have integrated our system with the Scottish accredited details and our own model details to the openings. The Scottish details have 3 methods of construction. Let's choose the partial fill method for this example. Insulation over the slab and timber joists. The user has the option of choosing the ACDs or model details to the openings. If the model details are chosen, then the performance is increased by 25% when compared to the default figure of 0.15 that is normally used in the BRE assessment. This reduces fabric construction costs by as much as £2,500 in a semi-detached dwelling. With the A2M option, we would also provide a facility that allowed the user to upload their own model details into the system. With the new 50 details, we would have 3 PSI values which would be integrated with the U-value calculators, which will increase the fabric performance by as much as 35%. The roof design. The user has the option of designing 4 types of roof: flat ceiling, dormer, 1.5 story and flat roof, or any combination of the 4. The main roof used on the project needs to be highlighted. On this particular project, the main roof has a flat ceiling. The user has a yes or no option. If the yes option is taken, the user has a choice of the insulation and air barrier following the profile of the roof, or simply going from the eave to the ridge. We need to provide this option because some insulation installers are taking the eave to ridge option, and this has a big effect on both the Y value calculation and volumes used in the BER assessment. We are taking the profile of the roof option. The same options are provided if the dormer or story and a half option is taken. In this design, we have no dormer or 1.5 story roof. We do have a flat roof extension on this project. Let's take the fascia option instead of the parapet one. Performance. We now need to decide on the performance level and if we are using low carbon technologies. The user has the choice to design Part L to an A1, A2 or A3 performance level. On this particular project we will choose an A3. Our technology uses the fabric first approach to design and will only use secondary heating and low carbon technologies if required. Our advice would be to choose no for these technologies and let the software decide if they are required. But if you want to use any of these technologies in the design, you need to let the software know now by choosing yes. The setup section is now completed. Click on next and the software will move to the next section of the software that needs to be used, and that is the dimension input section. What this means is that if you want to change any of the options taken on this page during the design process, you will need to cancel the calculator and start again, because as I said before, the decisions made on this page determine the information that is presented during the design process.